Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. See what people are saying after Governor Wike considers another lockdown in Rivers State. Hello, wonderful people. How are you doing today? A very warm big thank you to every one of you for your continuous support. Compliment of the season. We truly, really appreciate you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so very much. By March, majority of the nations of the world went on lockdown. By April, it was official, and it was not palatable, I can tell you. A lot of people suffered a lot because there was no prior notice. Things were tough, very tough. And we've barely gotten out of that lockdown. We've been hearing another case of a second wave, being paraded now. And, even in Nigeria, they are reporting cases and what have you. In Europe, America, and, other places as well as Nigeria. So says the Presidential Task Force. Anyway, Governor Newsom Wike, the executive governor of Rivers State, is considering another lockdown in Rivers State. If you know anybody, friends and family, inform them so they can start prepping and preparing. It might not be easy for traders in Rivers State, going by the comments of the state governor, Newsom Wike, after he said he will consider another lockdown in the state starting from January as a measure to curb the spread of the second wave of the COVID-19 in the state. The governor hinted another lockdown during one of the events he attended over the weekend. Wike has frowned as he has said it's unfortunate that many people don't wear masks anymore. In his words, Rivers State governor said when he goes out to some churches, they don't even wear masks, or go to the market, they don't wear masks. He added that some people in the state don't believe the COVID is real or it even exists. They behave as if nothing is happening. It is real because you can see people, the number of people dying. Nobody has died whom they know, so they think it's not real. When somebody has died close to them, that is very close, then they will understand the gravity of what is on ground. He further warned that starting from January 2021, a new measure will be announced to curb the spread of COVID-19 in the state. He commented, his comments have generated lots of reactions from some of the residents of the state as they pleaded with the governor to reconsider his decision and shun the plan of imposing another lockdown. Speaking with newsmen, some of the residents have said have this to say concerning the governor Newsom Wike plan to impose another lockdown in the state in the coming year. According to one Mr. Charles, who sells clothes in mile 3 market in Rimulere, Wike is actually doing a lot of work in the state. No one can argue, but the truth is that this plan of lockdown in the state is not a good one, I can assure you. He added that many of us are still struggling to recover from the lockdown, the lockdown the previous one has done. Please, he should not lock down the state again so that we do not die of hunger, he concluded. Another aged woman who spoke with us, my son, I am suffering now more than ever before. The first lockdown, I borrowed money to buy some things to sell. But when they all perished because they were perishable item and there was lockdown, nobody to buy, I couldn't sell and I couldn't repay the money. I am still being dragged by my debtors at the moment. So a second lockdown is death, my son, I can tell you. Please tell the governor not to do anything like that. Government should please help us. Even shut down the market, should not even shut down the market again. Fruit sellers along the Bishop OK market in one of the fruit seller at the Bishop OK market in the My 3 area, and shutting down this market again. My son is dead. A bus driver at the same area said, we are suffering too much in this state. Must the governor and the government lock down the state? They can enforce people wearing their mask, and please, not the shutting down of the state, as this will lead to many people dying, I can tell you. With some Rivers State residents already saying they are considering the government, they heard the consideration of the government plans to lock down the state. It means that they are not happy with the government decision with the proposed lockdown of the state. I can assure you people suffered. The first lockdown was not funny. People suffered. I can tell you 300%. People suffered. Have you heard of the word suffering? They did suffer. So trying to lock down the state, I do understand the whole major things. But like the other last speaker said, instead of locking down the state, can we consider, enforcing the wearing of the mask? This will also go a long way to help because Wike is particularly mentioning that he went out and masks were not worn. So if they enforce this wearing of the mask, especially in gatherings, I think this will go a long way to help rather than bringing untold suffering on the people. People have suffered a lot. A lot of people have suffered. Like that woman, you listen to her narration. This is somebody who borrowed money and was selling fruits. She borrowed money to trade at that period so that after a period of time they return. That's what they do. Government, there's no grants anywhere, there is nothing. It's only on paper. They tell you that they are giving people money. Now lie. All now fake, fake, fake. Now lie, you my brothers, my sisters. Big, terrible lie. So people are going through a lot. They should please allow the people to recuperate. I understand that the government is trying to curb the spread of coronavirus and what have you. However, now who they alive now that they curb something for, not be who don't die. You understand? So I'm just pleading, on behalf of these people, why extreme measures should be taken, and whoever failed to comply, there should be, things in place to check, to be able to deal with non-compliance rather than shutting down the states. If they could avoid that, in Europe and America, there is no shutdown. What they are doing is some forms of restriction. Yeah, they put a lot of restriction in place to help curb it. For instance, in the UK, we are hearing of the tier system that they are doing, So all this is to make sure that at this level, you may not be able to mix with other people, but within your community, this is what is prevalent. That is a place where there are figures, where there are records, where, the facts are speaking. But since we don't have all that in Nigeria, we can do something more intelligent. We can do something even a bit more, bit intelligent as well. Let's help, these people. Let's help them say, if you don't comply, we'll go on a lockdown, no. And if we see you not wearing masks, this is the fine, and you cannot be associated more than this number. This is the number of people that might be in, maybe in a wedding, in a church at the moment. If it means them during 3-4 services, that's fine. That will give the people a bit of breathing space, and they know that they can go about their activity, and still be maintaining social distancing. Guys, leave us a comment. We'd like to hear your thought. Don't forget to please like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God really bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.